Good day everyone, I'm Chengan Moyon. I'm here to present to you my assigned product of technology, which is AirAsia. So if you guys aren't aware of what is AirAsia is one of the most known airlines here in the Philippines. It is a Malaysian multinational low-cost airline, and it is the largest airline in Malaysia regarding fleet size and destinations. AirAsia has developed over time and expanded its brand to other countries including our country, the Philippines. Philippine AirAsia is a low-cost airline based at Ninoy Aquino International Airport, or what we would call NAIA. Filipinos have been booking their flights domestically and internationally through several airlines, including AirAsia. Philippine AirAsia has made its own significant tagline, and this is "Now Everyone Can Fly." It has created a good impact on the population ever since, because the definition of the tagline itself has a wonderful meaning. The word everyone in the tagline literally means everyone, so there is no limitation to the people selecting AirAsia as their flights to their destination. They make sure to give everyone an excellent service and a beautiful experience. When it comes to the purpose of Philippine AirAsia, I want to divide it into three important sections. This is to deliver and provide affordable, efficient, and easy accessibility to air travel for both domestic and international passengers. When talking about affordability, as I mentioned earlier, Philippine AirAsia operates as a low-cost airline, meaning its main purpose is to make air travel more affordable to a larger range of population. The airline focuses on how they will maintain their strategy in the costs within the company, so they can provide affordable prices to their passengers. This is the reason why AirAsia offers a lot of deals, discounts, and lower base fares that make the passengers attracted to the airline and give them an advantage of what AirAsia has to offer. AirAsia wants to make sure that everything in their airline flows nicely when processing everyone their flights. They don't want to cause anyone problems because they know that it would lead them to stress. This is why they optimize the use of technologies by utilizing digital platforms to enhance efficient operations. By using online applications and websites, passengers can easily book flights and manage their bookings through digital platforms, reducing paperwork and ensuring convenience. Lastly, accessibility in and off the airline. Accessibility in the airline means that they have easy access to foods and other services inside the plane, while accessibility off the airline indicates the passengers' access to different kinds of places such as cities and countries. Philippine AirAsia wants to make air travel available and convenient to as many people as possible, developing an easy accessibility to the passengers. AirAsia Zest is considered the predecessor of Philippine AirAsia. But first, what is AirAsia Zest? How come people haven't heard or don't know what AirAsia Zest is? This is because AirAsia Zest was founded as Asian Spirit in 1996, then rebranded itself as Zest Airways in 2008, then rebranded itself again as AirAsia Zest in 2013, that sooner or later merged with Philippine AirAsia in 2015. AirAsia Zest was also a low-cost airline based at Ninoy Aquino International Airport, or NAIA. One of the main things AirAsia Zest addressed was the affordability of air travel. As it was a low-cost airline, AirAsia Zest helped several low-income Filipinos who wanted to travel, OFWs who wanted to visit their families, and tourists who wanted to explore more about the Philippines. Moreover, AirAsia Zest has improved its accessibility to geographical locations. Because of AirAsia Zest, passengers can travel and explore more about the different kinds of places in the world. As a result, the airline is a good material when it comes to promoting tourism. Another thing that AirAsia Zest addressed was economic development, because as the company expands its operations, the airline would require more employees. Employees such as pilots, flight attendants, staffs, and internal employees needed for the operations in the company. As AirAsia Zest was a low-cost airline, they focused on minimizing their costs within the airline, which means this may lead them to giving out limited service offerings. For example, passengers may have to separately pay for extra services such as meals and checked-in baggage. One of the things that AirAsia Zest addressed was the accessibility to geographical locations, but at the same time, it was also a limitation for the company, having limited destinations. I'm pretty sure that AirAsia Zest doesn't accompany flights to some places in the world. During that time, brand perception was also considered a limitation for AirAsia Zest. This is because the merging of AirAsia Zest and Philippine AirAsia caused confusion to the population since there were different names but operating in the same company. Additionally, AirAsia Zest wasn't that favorable to the people because of its competitors like Cebu Pacific, making it less known, resulting into a smaller market with small financial income. A main thing that Philippine AirAsia addressed was the affordability and accessibility of the passengers. That is why their tagline is "Now everyone can fly," which means literally what it said. Philippine AirAsia has been actively giving out offers such as deals, promos, and discounts that really helps their customers and themselves also, because they are able to gain loyalty from them. Moreover, as the use of technology is rapidly increasing nowadays, Philippine AirAsia made sure that they don't get left behind. They optimize and utilize the use of digital platforms for the passengers to have a faster booking process, which was very useful these days. Lastly, Philippine AirAsia makes sure to hire professional workers to ensure and assure the safety of their passengers. When it comes to talking about the limitations of Philippine AirAsia, one of the biggest limitations of the airline is that they don't have control of the delayed flights, especially due to aspects like passenger issues. Delayed flights and even cancellation of flights often happen today. And the sad thing is that the airline sometimes can't control that. Comfort limitations is also a limitation of the airline. To maximize profit for the airline, they will have to occupy the capacity of the plane, which can lead to discomfort for the passengers. Sometimes, the seats in the economy plane don't have enough space for the legroom of the passengers. Lastly, same with the AirAsia Zest, another limitation for Philippine AirAsia is the competition from other low-cost airlines. For example, as Cebu Pacific is offering flights for only 1 peso or what they call piso fare deals, Philippine AirAsia must think of a strategy that would contest the offers from Cebu Pacific. They will have to make sure that it will conquer the market. As technology is developing so fast in our generation, Philippine AirAsia can be improved in the future by taking advantage to enhancing the use of their digital platforms. The airline could continue to improve its online applications and websites, making it more user-friendly to lessen the confusion when using the digital platforms. They can try to expand their technology, like providing smoother contactless services. Route expansion is another thing to be improved on. If Philippine AirAsia can accompany flights to as many places as possible, people would choose Philippine AirAsia than other airlines like Cebu Pacific, Philippine Airlines, and more. Additionally, Philippine AirAsia can do strategic partnerships with hotels, transportation services, and other businesses that can offer or help the airline. The future product can address delayed flights by having a real-time update from an online application about the status of the flights. This application will be updated from time to time for the passengers to be aware of what time they need to be there for their flights. Also, Philippine AirAsia can introduce a new plane that would give comfort to the passengers, particularly focusing on legroom, which addresses the comfort limitations. Lastly, Philippine AirAsia would need to develop strategies that would eliminate the offers from other low-cost airlines such as loyalty programs that would attract customers and give convenience to them. One of the best things that the future product will be addressing is the use of technology platforms to book faster, manage flights, and access customer service. It would be really a big factor to the airline that would benefit the company and help receive good feedback from passengers. Thus, the future product of Philippine AirAsia may no longer provide delayed flights. Since Philippine Air Asia may utilize the real-time updates in an online application, the probability of having delayed flights will lessen. Finally, more affordable deals and packages within the airline. As Philippine Air Asia is still focused on how they will maintain their low costings, they can offer a lot of bundles and packages that would benefit their passengers. So we talked about the predecessor of the product and how this product will improve in the future. Now, we will talk about the intellectual revolution of the product, and I will still talk about the same company, Philippine Air Asia. Before Philippine Air Asia was introduced to the public in 2012, the society had a lot of beliefs regarding on what the company will be in the future or what the company will affect in the environment. The society kind of expected that Philippine Air Asia would be one of the biggest airlines here in the Philippines, competing Cebu Pacific and Philippine Airlines or PAL in the same market. Additionally, since it was a new airline during that time, the people believed or thought that Philippine Air Asia would be a luxury airline because before the product was implemented, flying to different places is something for wealthy people only. Maybe like for above average people. The society basically focuses on believing how they will budget their own money when it comes to the airline industry. They expect airlines to have a lot of inclusiveness with meals, baggage, and comfortability as they book their flights. According to Wikipedia, the airline was introduced to the public as a joint venture among three Filipino investors: Antonio Tony Boy Coanco, Michael Romero, and Marian Hontiveros, and AirAsia Investments Ltd, subsidiary of AirAsia Berhad. Philippine AirAsia was formally launched in 2010, and in 2011, the airline took delivery of its brand new aircraft, which was the Airbus A320. However, the company's operations got delayed due to the lengthy process of meeting new regulatory requirements. In 2012, Philippine AirAsia received its Air Operator Certificate (AOC). The airline commenced operations by launching flights from its base at Clark International Airport to Calibo and Davao City. They even partnered with Victory Liner, one of the largest provincial bus companies in the Philippines, to provide free shuttle services for the passengers of Clark International Airport. After experiencing and observing the impact of Philippine Air Asia, the society beliefs shifted from what they originally thought before the product was introduced to them. Philippine Air Asia did not align with the initial perception of the airline being a luxury air travel. Instead, the airline dominated in the market, being one of the most accessible air travels in the Philippines because of it offering affordable flights for everyone. In addition to that, the airline has grown to become one of the biggest airlines here in the Philippines, competing between the different biggest airlines in the country. As I discussed various information about the product Philippine Air Asia, I also want to be able to focus on how Philippine Air Asia is being utilized in the country and how it is currently addressing the needs of the Philippine society. Philippine Air Asia is currently operating in our country, the Philippines. I think we all have heard about Philippine Air Asia at least once in our life, and this is because the airline has developed over time, making it one of the best airlines in the Philippines. Philippine Air Asia remains committed to its mission and vision as it continues to operate here in the country. They focused on their objectives to significantly have a branding as a low-cost airline in which the population can afford different domestic and international flights. Philippine Air Asia is based at Ninoy Aquino International Airport in Pasay, Metro Manila. So whenever a person is planning to book flights through the airline, I think it is pretty accessible for them since it is just in Metro Manila. The airline is connected to big cities and popular tourist spots in the country. They are also providing air travels to countries near the Philippines such as Malaysia, Thailand, South Korea, China, and more. Philippine Air Asia promotes the quality and meaning of tourism, and this helps our country by improving the important tourist destinations. In terms of other internal factors within the company, there are no issues with the carrying of baggage, booking discounts, and customer service, all of which enhances the customer experience and smooth operations of the company. As I already have talked about the needs of the society being addressed by Philippine Air Asia, I now want to centralize my discussion to the product addressing the needs of the Philippine community. A problem that Philippine AirAsia best addressed in the Philippine society was the affordability of air travel to different places. We all know that in the Philippines, not all Filipinos have a high salary from their working jobs. Some even have only enough for their daily living. The airline is a budget-friendly air transportation which helps Filipinos to budget their interest in exploring places and encourages them to travel whether it may be personal or for work purposes. Another thing that the product addressed in the Philippine society is the access to various places, including the countries in Asia. Philippine AirAsia has a significant need for efficient transportation between its destinations inside and outside the country. The company made sure that Filipinos have sufficient convenience when trying to book a flight to their wanted country. Lastly, when it comes to customer service, Philippine AirAsia has a good system with their customer service. The airline would make sure that Filipinos would come back and book a flight with them again by giving their passengers a wonderful experience. One of which is the fast booking process through the use of technology. Philippine AirAsia makes sure that their online platform is working efficiently without any problems to not give the customers a reason to not fly with Philippine AirAsia. Philippine AirAsia stands out among its other alternatives because of its affordable fares, accessible domestic and international routes, and excellent promotional offers and discounts that make air travel interesting and enjoyable to a broader range of customers. The airline's commitment to its goal in improving the Filipinos' travel experience enhances the community to be more adventurous in the outside world. Additionally, Philippine AirAsia ensures that their passengers get enough comfort and safety when inside the airplane, and they actively promote positive values for their customers as they want to be marked the best airline in the country. Thank you.